talk to us right now and hopefully answer some questions. But we are live, and whenever you guys are ready, we are ready.
Hey, I'm Detective John Richardson. Shortly after 8 o'clock this evening, officers got a threats with a knife call. After officers arrived on scene, 2 officers were struck by gunfire. The officers were brought to a local hospital where they're in stable condition recovering. The suspect is outstanding right now, so we have the area closed off. It's going to be closed off for a while our CERT team's here. We continue to do our investigation. We ask that residents stay in place. While all this happens. If anybody has any information, any video, we ask that they come forward. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to Mayor Wilson.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good evening. Days like this and evenings like this are very emotional. We're grateful for Chief Day. We're grateful for all the officers of the Portland Police Department. We're happy that they show up and they support us in the community health and safety. This is a stark reminder of the dangers of the job. The jobs that our officers go out every day to serve and protect our community, and we're grateful for. We're very concerned for the officers that were shot. We're happy to hear that they are in stable condition, and we wish them a speedy recovery, and we send them our prayers. And at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Chief Day.
Thanks, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Every time that we've spoken about critical incidents here in town, we always emphasize the sanctity of life. And that is certainly paramount for me tonight, this evening, as I think of our officers, how grateful I am to know that they are in stable condition. Thinking of them and their families, thinking of the organization as a whole, we have literally marshaled in the early hours of this every available resource that we had to the area. As already mentioned, our CERT team is doing a very methodical search for the suspects, so this is very much ongoing in real time. As the mayor mentioned, this highlights the risks and the danger that we know our officers attorney, our federal partners have reached out, the sheriff, really grateful for the support we're seeing from public safety in general as we come together. Our commitment is not only to the safety and the well-being of our officers tonight, but also for this community that we're in. It's a vibrant neighborhood, a business community, so we will do our very best tonight to bring this to a safe conclusion. Questions, it's going to be pretty limited, but I'm willing to do that.
Chief Day, Earl Yakabazi with Point 6 News here. Can you tell us anything about what may have led up to this? I know details are limited and the investigation is still ongoing, but is this a traffic stop gone wrong? Were people looking for this suspect initially before he...
Officers were dispatched to the area for somebody in the area, and they contacted this person, and there was gunfire. So, I mean, it was literally that brief of an encounter that we're made aware of at this time.
Did officers exchange gunfire?
I'm not commenting on the details of the investigation right now as to whether or not we returned fire. We just know that it was, shortly upon their engagement with the suspect.
Chief Day, Victor Park with KT News. How are the officers doing? Are they talking?
Well, I can say they're in stable condition. Their families are with them. So we're encouraged by that. We'll have more information sometime over the course of the next couple of days.
I can't imagine the call that you get as a chief, your first reaction, first thoughts.
Yeah, my first reaction was just one of shock. In fact, when I was notified that we had 2 officers shot, the deputy chief called me and I told him, I repeated it, like, did I just hear you say that we had 2 officers shot tonight? And he said, that was in fact the case. And, the The moments after that are certainly filled with a lot of trepidation and concern. I feel a great deal of responsibility for this organization and for this community. And, you know, balancing both of those needs is a high priority for me, obviously. And so as began to gather more information, make a determination, made the decision to go to the hospital first to try and connect with the officers and their families, and then come out here to the scene to offer support. I want to thank the Portland Police Bureau command staff. We've got our assistant chiefs, our deputy chiefs, they're out here as well, engaging, being available to both community and to the officers to try and bring this to a safe conclusion.
Are you able to say where those officers were shot, if they're male or female, any information?
No, I'm not releasing any of that information at this time. We'll get that out in the next couple of hours, you know, sometime.
Okay, same with the suspect, anything you want people in the community to be on the lookout for?
I don't know that we've put any information out about the suspect. David, off the top of my head, no, we haven't put anything out on that right now. If there's, yeah, not currently. So, you know, if people think they might have information, obviously we're interested in, you know, ring camera videos, things like that. There's a large police presence out here. It's not a secret that we're out here. And so if people have that information and they can come forward and notify the police bureau, that'd be great.
Chief, one officer saw it in the arm, the other in the leg. I mean, have you've been to the hospital? How are they doing?
Well, they're getting checked out, but as we said, they're in stable condition at this time.
All right, we're gonna
All right.
wrap it up with questions.
Thank you very much. All right, folks. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you,
Take
Chief.
care.
Thank you, Mayor.
What happened to Diane Harmon?